So I'm going to just quickly outline the top 5 reasons ABM programs fail. Like reason 1 is lack of dedicated resources. Reason 2 is a lack of sales and marketing alignment. Number 3 is a lack of leadership buy-in. Number 4 is inappropriate targeting. And then number 5 is a lack of measurement criteria for success. In the past 6 years, how many times has a company cycled through both marketing and sales leadership, or through key team members that were probably driving the program forward? Because of layoffs, because because they quit, like any number of reasons. I worked at a company that sold into sales leadership, and the average tenure for a B2B tech CRO is 18 to 21 months. So, if you have a sales leader that's super bought in on ABM, but then leaves a year and a half into the program,
right? And
then you have a different sales leader that's also worked in an organization that did ABM, but it failed. They're like, well, ABM doesn't work, so we're not going to do it. And then they derail the program. So I think that many organizations just have false starts, and they start and they restart and then they restart and then they restart because either leadership changed, priorities changed, key team members that had a lot of institutional knowledge on how the program functioned left, or they never were actually running ABM in the first place, and their first version of ABM was a gifting program where they sent a gift to a closed loss deal, and they did that for a year and called that ABM. So that is my somewhat theory, but also just based on what I'm seeing in data that would suggest this is the tenure of many leaders. That makes sense. Like that's why it's often false starting.
No, that's fascinating. I completely agree with your theory. I think that may actually be the situation that we're seeing across a lot of organizations, especially when you consider how many cuts happen to marketing on an annual basis. And the research data that Forgex have also done a similar report. There's one is the rise of account-based GTM, and that they found that only 22% have established a center of excellence for ABM. And only 15.2% feel that their current ABM platforms address current and future needs. And it's like, as you say, I think, Mason, they're losing their key champions within the organization very early, or they're not documenting processes effectively, or they don't have that center of excellence or the necessary talent to make it work in the way that it needs to work so they can generate real revenue for the organization.